Kia ora.
Kia ora, Laura. Kia ora, lady Laura.
Kia ora, ultimately.
Thank you. Kei te pēhea koe?
Oh, no!
Kei te
pai. Yeah, no. I knew that one. I just got to trust my gut. I've got to trust my gut and go with my gut.
That's what's great about it. You normally do.
What's been happening, E? What's been happening? What a wonderful backdrop you've got.
Thank you. This is Rotorua in New Zealand. Lovely.
You're wearing a t-shirt.
Yeah. It's a little bit cold here, but it's all right.
You're tough. I'd be in my swanny.
Yeah, you would be. Did you put that fence together yourself?
What was that?
Did you put that fence together yourself?
Oh, it came ready-made.
Nice.
Oh, shivers. What's that?
How you been? How's the sunny coast?
Oh, mate, yes, no complaints here. It's been good. We're definitely going into winter. The jumpers are starting to come out. But it's still pretty nice. Like, it's nice to get up in the mornings. Steph still complains, but no, just kidding, she doesn't. But it's been nice. It's been real good. How about you? You guys are in level 3. That must have been exciting.
Yeah. Not too much difference from level 4. Like, still the same, basically, but can leave. So I get to go to the netball courts now to run a Bronco, which is 15, because I was running them really fast on the unmarked out measured, like my
the striding.
My stride, and I was running it really fast. But on the netball court, not so fast.
No, stop it. Actually, I found it interesting. Have you been seeing lately all the different types of Broncos you can do? Like, I saw some of the 7s. Well, I was stealing them from DJ Forbes, but me, man. So you run a Bronco and then you do broken Broncos. Like, it's hard.
Yeah, I've seen that. One of the girls asked me to do it, and I was like, "Ooh." My brother wants me to run a rugby one with him, so might do that.
Yeah, we've been doing rugby ones and the broken ones. It's a cool session, just for variety, spice it off.
So, just for all the rugby fans out there, Laura, what is your rugby time?
Oh, look, not great. Not putting it out there. I can make it under 5:30, but let's just say just. But yeah, it's cool, man, and it's real cool just to do something different. Anyway, back on topic. How is training going?
Yeah, training's really good. Today I got to see Sammy was at the netball court, so
wonderful.
Yeah, we ran a bit there, and that was hard. Reminds me of training with you when you're just running and I'm trying to breathe. That's basically what it is.
I remember when we were, what year was it? One New Year's, you were sassing me.
2012. No, just 2017. No.
It was real. It was recent when we were down on the fields.
Oh.
And then we did the finishes, the burpee finishes. Then I got you. No.
Then I had you.
Limb length had nothing to do with it.
How's your training been going?
Pretty cool. So, essentially, it was kind of short notice, to be honest. I don't know what your notice was, but we had largely rocked up to train on the Tuesday, and then we kind of told, no more trainings. So we pretty much started scavenging for gym equipment. So lucky for, Sunny Coast Council has been next level, as you know. And we got to essentially raid the Falcons boys gym. Everyone was set up at home with enough equipment to kind of carry on gym as per usual. And then our very own Marky Mark wrote our programs and set them out. So we literally have been able to continue as per normal, but gym is in our garages, and you can just do the conditioning on your feet or off your feet options. But cool story. I reckon you would have really liked this. So just before COVID hit, what a coinky dink, this awesome company, Soccer Zone, you might remember it. They were close to the plaza. They came on board, and we came on board and helped us lease road bikes.
No, I saw the photos.
Did you? Yeah. So John has been amazing to deal with. So essentially, just before COVID hit, we had all been like access to road bikes. We'd been fitted for road bikes with the idea of every Tuesday and Thursday we were going to bike to training. Far out. And they have been a godsend because obviously we've been still allowed out, like you're allowed out in pairs. And so everyone's been getting into cycling. So we put out the challenge that over COVID, and you like teams like cycle over 100. And the teams have been killing it, like 100 k's. Everyone's like biking like 289, like far out. So it's been epic, actually. It's been very cool.
Because we had a bike gang when we were there, but our bicycles weren't for that. They barely went over the.
They were cruisers, weren't they?
Yeah, they were cruisers.
Yeah.
I did a 20k bike ride and I was dead on the way back. But you know, New Zealand, we've got all the hills. And,
yeah. You pretty much got to get on your way to Noosa to get some good, or go out like Budrum Ways or stuff like that. So I hear you. Yeah. Actually, you'd be oh look, it was just something different because well, kind of as you know, you guys were, well, for you, you're going into a new team. We kind of had the same 10, and I kind of was like, we need something different. We need to spark it up a bit. So why not see Annie on a bike? Yeah. When I first said the idea, she was like, oh, Lord. No. But she's been fabulous. It's been great. It's been really cool.
Right, what she should do is chuck some little bags on the side and cookies in there, and off she goes.
Oh, far out. Honestly, those biscuits.
Are you the cookie monster? Because I know you love cookie times. So
are they
that good?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Honestly, oh gosh, yeah. Gone are the Coles cookies. I pretty much just wait for the weekly Annie cookie to come out.
Nice.
Yeah. Everything in moderation, you know. Hey, actually, on that, great segue. What was your first takeout that you got when you were allowed out of COVID? A level 4, I mean.
Oh, so I waited a long time and I was like, I didn't really crave anything. So I went in and we ended up getting just some dumplings and they were amazing. But that's it. Dumplings. And I haven't had the urge to get anything else. I did get a hot chocolate, you know.
Oh, God. You're crazy.
Essentials.
Sorry, TBC.
Yeah. I'll miss you when I've had, you know, the old McDonald's.
Okay, when you've indulged. Yeah, let me know when you've indulged. You gotta treat yourself.
Well, I'm supposed to ask you about netball, but you know what?
Oh, yeah.
I've seen it, and it's been pretty good. I send you my technical note. Yep, pretty good. What I'm really loving is the little Laura slangs. So, like you said one before, and, oh, crikey. I don't know what you say. Something like, shiver me timbers.
Okay, so I'm 110. Okay, great. Oh, shivers.
It's amazing. And then when I see Steph in there, I'm waiting for Steph because I know she's got some good lines. She needs to, you know, bust
I know. Well, you know what? I've been working with her over the week because I'm like, we can't have all your knowledge just sitting there silent. And so I was like, let's do a session that's sort of kind of around shooting and stuff. So we've got some cool stuff in the pipeline. Which will be really exciting. But yeah, man, it's been busy. My confidence in the kitchen certainly gotten so much better thanks to Em. We've made some cool stuff. Like honestly, the post-filming feast off the rifter. No. It's been real cool, and it's real interesting because. Well, what's been great about having Em there is she is actually making me do stuff that originally, like, let's be honest, I would have just, like, bought pre-made sausage rolls from New World, come up, put them in the oven. But, like this week, we just made them from scratch. And it was cool, man. It was real cool.
Nice. I'm telling my daughter, your time's changing for that, eh? Because I'm telling my daughter, mate, it's 1 o'clock. You need to get on that TV and be watching that Netflix so you can learn some cooking skills. Because mummy is.
What else? Oh man, like my lunchtime eating's been converted with the toast toppers. Like they had gold. So yeah, I'm learning as well on the fly. So it's quite good.
Nice. And you were talking about how cold I was looking. Oh, it's cold here. It is actually freezing. But you went snowboarding, in off season.
I did.
Were you allowed to go?
Yes. It was all above board.
Where did you
go? So we went to Canada. We were there for 10 days, I think. And gosh, it was like pre-COVID. Like COVID was happening, but I think it was in its infancy. But unreal to think that that could be the last time we travel for a wee bit.
Oh, exactly. Like amazing you got there and to get back. Like for a while.
I know. It was just absolutely epic. Just so fabulous. I trained, by the way. I was very religious. So I snowboard all day and then I'd do my little wads at night. Very disciplined on myself. I surprised myself whilst everyone else was in the spa.
I'm not
surprised. I have changed. No, I was surprised. But yeah, it was real cool actually. You gotta have a something else, eh? I actually see they've been talking about the ski season recently in NZ and over here, so like fingers crossed.
Yeah, I've got to get. I need to get bindings ready for that because mine are broken. So.
Oh yeah, you got to update.
I'm hoping to get up there. Yeah.
Yeah, like you live perfect distance, really, for you.
Yeah.
Otherwise, what would you do? What would be your thing?
What do you mean? Other than that, I'm going to look at starting Sevens, eh? No.
Are you?
No, I would love to. I've actually bought me some Puma rugby boots. They're on their way. Ooh. Yeah. So
I've actually noticed you girls starting to train in boots when you go on the fields. I'm like, wow.
Yeah. We all, just when you think you're great at every sport, but really you get out there and you're not. But that's all right,
Oh, give yourself some time. It was funny. I happened to be yarning with a few of them just earlier last week, actually. It was really cool. And we potentially talked about, like leadership groups like amalgamating. So I need to pass on the details, actually. That's just reminded me.
I thought you were about to say that you potentially talked about me joining the Sevens.
No. Sorry. And anyway, I made that absolute fundamental error of going. So I was just telling them like how I kind of approach the gym and stuff and how I like to be as strong as I am big. So, and then I proceeded to say, so I can handle the hits. And then I kind of looked around the screen and I was like, like a netball hit, like a netball hit. Like not a hit by you guys, but just like a netball hit. I was like, you got to stand 3 feet, please. I was so embarrassed. I was like, oh no, Laura, you're an idiot.
I'd pay to see that, Laws. If you got the girls, I want to see Ruby Tui. You be standing there.
Run it straight.
Yeah. You and Ruby Tui, and I want to see you carrying the ball and see all the other way around, mate.
Absolutely not. 2 steps front and then turn around and boost back.
Just do some change of directions. Can you catch it?
Oh, shit. So I'm still working on that as well. Far out.
I'd see you run it straight and then turn and run back and like it's a shuttle.
Oh, Philip, I know. They're pretty amazing though, those ladies. Far out. It was really cool.
All right, on to a serious question.
Yes, yeah.
Lightning ambitions. What's the go for Lightning this year?
Yeah, so we were going like great guns. We managed to get in a couple of preseason games against Perth.
Oh yeah.
Your old fan band, and that was awesome. And things look pretty good. I guess, a real silver lining in COVID is it's really allowed those players with niggles to kind of have the time and not need to be rushed. So, hey, there's a silver lining in everything. So we essentially, I reckon, my feelers are predicting when we come back together, we'll be pretty much 10 strong. So that's exciting. Look, I think to be fair, you just got to roll with the punches this year, and you won't really get a feel for what to expect until we kind of get back together. I have got absolutely no qualms. Everyone will be fit. Holy. So it'll just be getting the netball up to speed. But look, I think you know what we like at Lightning.
Yeah.
Final series bound is the expectation.
Nothing.
Yeah. So yeah, look, nothing really changes. Just how we get there is what kind of is our job in terms of, you know, the product that we put out there from week to week. Yeah. What about you guys? Because you guys had got 2 rounds in.
No, one. We got 1 round in.
One round.
We played the field down in Dunedin, and it was actually the first game we played with no crowd.
Right, so they
trippy. Yeah. So
what was it like?
It was just like trippy as, like unreal, like, because there's nothing, no like talk from, like, you just hear your bench and each other, and you know, I could hear myself. I was like, oh, come
yeah, the bird sounds, caw. Yeah.
It was just like unreal, thinking that I've been in crowds, or, you know, played in front of like packed out stadiums and been there. You know, I remember Perth Arena was full one year. Both when I played for Perth and when we played for Lightning, and just all our games, you know, from that to nothing, not one. Like,
so did it have like a pre-season feel about it? Because sometimes
it did and it didn't.
Yeah.
Like, it felt kind of training like, but then
yeah.
didn't. Like, you know, there was more to it than just a training game.
Right.
It'd be interesting to see like how that goes. But yeah, it was good. But we're chugging on really well. The girls are really great. We're doing our Zooms from afar and stuff, and training the other day. But we got a good bunch of girls. They buy into a lot of stuff, you know, which is funny. If I say we're dressing up as this, the girls are like, yeah, we are, which I love. And Sammy's a big driver in that. She's like, yeah, let's do whatever it is, like whatever, find it handy. So that's real good.
Oh, that's cool. Because now talk to me. You've kind of gone full circle essentially. You started way back as a whippersnapper, holy, I remember that. Actually, even before that, as a training partner, I remember that too.
Yeah,
and then you went and then you went far afield, and then you slowly kind of made your way back. How has Magic changed, evolved? What's the feel?
Yeah, it is definitely different. When I was there when I was young, it was very much like, oh man, do not put your foot over that line. If you're not allowed over that line, you're gonna get smacked. Not like that, but it felt like that. Only I think maybe because of my age and you know, not being there, and the likes of having you, Casey, Floyd, Eyes. I remember coming as a training partner once, and Jules was there. It was the first time I came, and Jules was there, and she said something to me, and I was like, whoa. Lucky I was the person I was. I like didn't back down, but I went home later, and I was like, I'm gonna put my pants or something.
Yeah.
But from then to now, I think it's just, even like the culture in netball has changed. Like, there's so much more of the player feedback, or players running a little bit of things to, you know, like and take now, and it's just changed a bit like that. But yeah, don't say I've been full circle. I didn't know if I was ready to come back as fast as I did. Yeah, I was trying to go to every team so I could have a pretty rainbow colored dress. No, I wasn't.
Yeah, you probably were.
No, but it's good to be home, and I love traveling from Rotorua to Te Awamutu because it just reminds me of the good old days.
Oh man, I know. Actually, I think it was the other day. Oh, Cordo put up on his story 2012.
Yeah,
and
I saw it.
Rage was like, "Whoa, look at you! You look so different." I was like, "Wow."
That is a great segue to my next question, Laura.
Oh,
what is your favourite memory of playing together?
Oh,
what's that? Look.
Oh, you know what? It's got nothing to do with any outcome or any season. But you know what we were like at Magic. I used to love getting a good feed in around you, eh? Like,
Oh, yeah, you love my
like
reaction.
a heads down when I get one of there, and then like the sneaky look back when I run back to the circle, eh? Oh
You,
god.
you love the reaction, that's why. And you know what?
Yeah.
I remember the year we both left. I think went to Mystics, and I might have been
Oh yeah.
Steel or
Steel.
Steel or Fever. What was where we went?
Oh, good one.
And
No,
you
maybe
passed one
Fever.
of those. You passed one of them on the court, and I knew it before the game. I was like, she's going to get one of them. And I had my head down, and it came in, and I just looked at you, and I was like, oh, oh, I'm coming from.
No, hey, it didn't always go my way. Remember when you used to reject me hard out? Like when I'd try to lob it to eyes and you'd smack it back down my face, I'd be like, oh, God.
So that was my memory. Actually, I had like 3. So the first one was when I remember I was young and I came out the circle for an intercept. Do you remember? And I gave you the biggest slap across the face. And I freaked out. And I was like, oh my God, you just slapped us. You're like, it's okay. And I was like, whoa, sorry. But you were cool as about it. You're like,
Okay, then I thought you were going to be like, and then you started crying.
No. You were cool as you laughed at me. Probably like, too late. Nah, later.
No, I doubt it.
And my other favourite is when we did the tree. I was the tree, obviously.
Oh, I have been talking about that lately. Oh, wrestling cheapers creepers. To be fair, they are now, because it's a long time ago, are very fond memories. I was trying to explain how, remember, even if we were coming up to a big game against I think were they called the Diamonds back there, like the Auckland team, and it had like Vic Edward, Annie Robert, Annie Stanley, all of them. We'd still do like wrestling or karate or what else did we do? Like, oh no.
Yeah, I remember we did karate and oh no, bob and weave.
Oh,
and
yeah.
But
no, and remember we were in that garage and Jess Tukey was going pale white because we had a drink of water for like 45 minutes. I thought she was gonna like absolutely power chuck everywhere. Like, oh.
Are we allowed to drink?
Oh yeah, no, I wanted to ask, hey. Oh no.
Sometimes I hope people who are watching this can understand those stories. Like they're just
I know, sorry, gosh, it was pretty bad. No, and I actually I'm sure you were in the team then when Sulu came down, hey? Or came down.
When she kicked the ball?
Oh, mate, that is another great memory. Great memory. No, but also, too, remember that was the year that we paddled down the Wanganui River. And remember, she stood in the kayak and, like, tipped out Roger straight after that.
People can understand, Laws. What did Sulu do?
Okay. So, I don't know what year. But this year, our team bonding activity was to paddle down the Wanganui River, which we were quite excited about because we were told we were going to have to go through rapids. So no cell phones were taken. You only could take gear that fitted into a drum. I'm just trying to paint the picture here.
Yep.
Anyway, so, we start, and we're in pairs. And Froggy was in the team, remember? And old Petey.
Yeah.
Anyway, those two just, like, shot out the gate and was, like, way up the front. And we're pedaling along, and like the first hour or so was like pretty awesome. We were like band, what Jess Tukey's like, she would have been singing. And anyway, there was like no current whatsoever. And every corner you turn, there'd still be no current. And then maybe every like 2 hours or something, the rapids would appear, and you'd have to try get through the rapids. And if you tipped out, you literally had to just find your barrels, get them back in, tip your boat out, and off you went. I think they were Indian canoes, actually. Anyway, we stopped for lunch one day, and I think we were changing partners. And Sulu had to go with the physio, Roger, at the time. And Roger was sitting in the canoe, like ready to start the afternoon. And Sulu stood in the back and like absolutely flipped him out. So he just fell straight in the water. And we still had a good afternoon of paddling to go. And poor Sulu had like never met him before or anything like this. And so she was absolutely petrified. I'll never forget that. It was absolutely hilarious.
Oh. First to fall out too, in the whole trip.
Yeah, and then do you remember when like PD and Foggy were way up the front and they were trying to do
Oh, that's right. And they're trying to pretend they didn't fall out.
they didn't pull out the rabbits, and then we got up to Froggy and all of her sunscreen was like and her jandals were like still floating down the river, and she was still like, no, we didn't fall out. I was like, I think you did. Oh shit, that was funny. That was so funny. Yeah,
that was a good year. I actually really loved, even though they were hard, or I really loved the experiences that we had to do. Like they're the ones that we remember the most.
Oh, like remember the tramp, that 24-hour tramp? Oh
no, so I was training partner that year. And I remember I was not training partner, but I was so young, I don't even remember. I was driving over with Knowles, and she was like, "Ooh!" Like I remember how excited she was. She was like, "Ooh!" And I was like, "What?" She was like, "Got this thing ready for the girls this weekend." And I was like, "Oh, what is it?" She was like, "Oh, no, I can't tell you." And I was like, "Oh, okay." And then she was like, "Okay, I can tell you." And she told me, and she was like, "Now don't you tell the girls." And I was like sitting there, and you were gonna leave, I think, the next day, and I felt so bad. Like, oh no, they don't even know. But good times.
Cool jumper, by the way. Yeah, I remember we got to see her rad place, and we thought we were like having like a relaxing weekend on the lake. Oh, next minute we get picked up by a barge, and it went downhill from there. Oh, shivers. That was hard. That was really, really hard. I think Knowles had just had one of her babies then too, actually.
Yeah.
She had a brand new Bubba. Magic. It was too.
Bubba now.
Oh, yeah. Oh my gosh, they were all so big. So big.
Good times. Good memories.
Great memories. Gosh, it kind of makes you realise. Hey, what's that?
I don't miss you at all.
Oh yeah, I know. Actually, this was not on the script, but I just want to say, and I mentioned it to you last night. How are the arts and crafts going? Like that, that caricature that you've drawn of yourself is incredible.
Thanks. A little bit more time to do some. I only actually done one all lockdown, because I was training more and stuff. But the other day, those characters you were talking about, the other day I stole my brother-in-law's iPad. I didn't steal it. I just went down and I was like, oh, he's got this iPad. The one who did my tattoos.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, so he's real talented, like with his art and stuff. So he's got this iPad, and I was like, oh, can I have it soon? Because he was making like cool tattoo like ideas. Can I take it? And he was like, yep. And so I took it maybe 2 days ago, and I just haven't put it down because I'm just like, oh, I'll make this. So anyway, since you said that, check this out. Okay, I got something for you.
Man, they were so cool.
Thanks.
Check wow. That is outrageous.
I like this was my favorite one actually. Like I can see the progression. So that's day 2 of learning how to do them. I was just scribbling things.
Your arts and crafts are next level. You need to get into the Premier Craft Fair or something like that. I'm sure Rotorua has one.
I was thinking of joining a book club actually. No, I don't.
Yeah, no, that's also a great idea.
Anyway, I was actually going to tell you.
Yeah.
Was this a mistake that they asked me to interview you? Because I was like, are you sure you got the right person?
Well, I was quickly trying to open the laptop discreetly whilst keeping an eye on you to make sure that I've asked you everything.
No, but I was actually honoured that I get to interview you, Laws.
Yeah, I was pumped.
Yeah, because I've been watching The Last Dance, and you.
Oh.
Like you.
Does that not give you goosebumps? Like,
how mean is it, eh? How mean it is. I love it.
Okay.
Wait, hold up. I was going to tell you that you are Michael Jordan of netball, and this one day.
Oh my gosh!
Like,
no.
This one day could be for the files, and they're going to be like, remember that time Erena interviewed Laura?
Mate, you're ridiculous. No, but all the stories are. Oh my gosh! I honestly was saying to Adrian, the coach that came in that kind of really changed his mindset. Who does he remind you of?
Yeah. Who does it remind
Yeah.
you? Yeah.
I know.
Me,
Exactly. I was just like,
just how understanding he is of the player. Like when he, like,
oh,
you know what I mean? Like he's there for the player.
yeah. Yeah. You know what I think is pretty like incredible on an individual level is just how when Scottie Pippen was out with his surgery, how Michael just went to the next level.
Yeah.
Like I was just like far out. Like,
do you see when Scottie Pippen got a migraine?
Oh my gosh, I felt sick for him.
I'm Scottie Pippen. You're MJ, mate.
No, I said to Adrian, I was like, this is what Erena gets. Like they are crippling. Oh, I know. I really enjoyed Scottie Pippen's story.
I like him.
Like, me too. I think he's my favourite.
Yeah, that's why I was like, no, because you're MJ. Okay, yeah, okay, I am your favourite.
What? Who's that other crazy cat? He's funny. Rodman. Yeah. Oh, like you've got to have someone like that in the team.
What are you trying to say?
But like he kind of, and again, I thought like pretty incredible on the coach's behalf to know.
Yeah, no, their player, like just let him go.
Yeah,
and
then but I thought it was pretty cool too how I think the coach said, or maybe Michael said, how he never underperformed.
Yeah, and that's what I said, like, that's what people need to do nowadays is, you go have a good time or whatever, but you come back and you perform. Like, that's what he did.
Yeah.
He knows the way he
performs. And that's a lot of trust, That's a lot of trust there because you could literally, not know what's coming back.
Exactly.
Oh, it's absolutely fantastic. We're only watching it as it comes out, so we're only...
same. Episode 6? 2?
Yeah, 5. I think we finished 5.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, we're up to kind of where he they keep asking him about his last year.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It's so great. Absolutely great. Yeah. So that's the informative thing I'm watching on Netflix, and then I binge on Vampire Diaries.
Well, I watched that, and then I watched my team on Zoom.
Oh, that's cool, actually. We have them on a Tuesday morning. Just a little update.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
We have the good old one-on-ones with Amos. Actually, you played with Amos, so I'm
cool.
Yeah, really enjoying having her actually.
Yeah, cool. Outrageous player, so cool.
Yeah.
Do you see yourself going into coaching like Amos did?
Well, you know for a fact that I'd be good at it. No.
Hey, it's all about self-belief. Actually, that's probably one of the things I think our team's done quite good in terms of utilising COVID time. A lot of them have actually started to do their, steal the time to do their coaching certificates. I think it's pretty cool.
Oh,
yeah, I'm not one of them, but I think it's very good.
Neither. I have been eating. No, I've been playing Monopoly and nearly hurting people.
Oh,
Monopoly.
The cards or the game?
No,
the cards.
Mate, I threw them at a kid today because I threw them across the table because you know how competitive I am. I used to try and race you, but
oh yeah, remember warm up? That was great actually.
Yeah, I missed that. You come back.
Yeah.
We'll have
actually. Oh god, yeah, that's right. I remember that. It was quite a good little huff and puff before we went out.
Yeah,
it was very good. Yeah.
Did I win it?
Definitely.
Okay. I'll take that. No.
You were the energy. I remember you always brought the energy.
Thanks. And you bought the handy. You bought the game, my mate. I bought
the the terrible banter and the bird sounds. That's what I bring.
Can I get an example of the bird sound, please? All right. Any other questions for me? Oh, look at that.
Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, go on. With this break from netball, what have you learned about yourself in the few months?
Just learning things that I already know, but just going over them a bit more, and things that I like. You need a reminder of, like, you need to remember to give your body a rest. You need to remember to do this and that, and that I'm hella competitive. Like my some of my family won't even play Monopoly with me anymore. It's bloody sad. So if anyone,
Oh no, or a reflection of your behaviour.
oh yes, that was like, and that I've been losing Monopoly.
Good days and bad days. Oh, okay. Yes. Sorry, I should have returned the favour with the question. What are your ambitions for ANZ when you get back on court?
We're just going to go along the same lines as the competitive list. Nothing less than finals. No.
Yeah. No. Yeah, I get it.
Just a good. So we got a beautiful team. So just get back out there and give everyone a run for their money, man.
So did all your teams stay in New Zealand? Did any?
No. We had our 2 girls go back to Australia. So Abby and Georgia Marsh.
Yeah.
Abby just recently got her form back and she's flown in. She's in Auckland. So she's got to self-quarantine up there.
Yeah.
And the hotel come up, and she's got to be in that for 2 weeks. So she'll make it out.
Perfect. So she'll be tuning into NetFit then?
I'm going to tell her, definitely I think yes.
Oh, brilliant. Okay. Cool. Oh, exciting. Because I did see level 2 maybe.
Yeah, mate. Can't wait.
How exciting.
I don't know why I keep saying mate.
And so do you has it been a redraw, or you just I suppose this is stuff you'll find out. Yeah, right.
That's above my pay grade, Laura.
Yeah, same. Above mine too, but nevertheless I still ask the question.
Well, I know I know everything, so nah.
That's it.
Man, I'm gonna say we nailed that.
Well, honestly, your landscape has been like absolutely beautiful. It's actually making me a little bit homesick.
Look at this.
I
bet you everyone misses you here, Laws. I miss you.
Oh, look, you know what? I said to my parents, I was like, man, this is probably like one of the very few situations that it's great to live on a farm.
Exactly.
I was like, I could see myself setting up the gym in the wool shed. Yeah.
Just road runs, like it's beautiful.
Exactly. Farm runs up the mountain.
Yeah.
I probably would have relocated.
Nah.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Home's beautiful. And like for New Zealand to listen, man. Like,
oh, you guys have done great. Yeah. No, how cool. Oh, mate, this has made my week.
Nah. If I have a peak, it's you now, mate. Nah.
Mate.
I know it's going to be good fun. You are going to sing us out. Are you ready?
Of course. Are you going to join me?
Oh, I'm going to do these.
Okay. No, you've got to join in. You know the song. You've got no excuses. Okay. That was really scary, actually. Honestly. Oh, I told you about that last night.
It's like you knew.
I know. Okay. Tahi, Rua, ready, go. See you later. It's time to say goodbye. And no hora, I'm leaving. I really got to fly. So see you later. It's time for us to end. See you later. I'll be back again.
So long. See ya.
See you later. So great.
All right. Have a good night.
Thanks, buddy. You too. It's Arvo here for us. We're about to go NetFit shopping for our themes coming up, so stay tuned.
Oh,
and then we're into wildlife. The Savo.
Mean.
What are you doing?
You're amazing, man. I'm gonna go draw some more stuff.
Yeah, mean. Arts and crafts.
I'll send through your pic.
Stop it.
And you've got a crown on. I'm leaving it there. I was like,
no. I was going to say, can we take that off?
I knew you didn't want it. I'm leaving it.
Hey. And P.S. we are missing producer E, by the way. I never got to say that initially.
Admin E, producer E.
Yeah. Social Instagram E.
Yeah, just miss the energy, eh? Bring the energy.
Yeah. Yeah, you do bring the energy. All right, buddy.
All right. See you. Say hello to everyone.
I will, mate. I will. Be good. See ya. Bye.
See ya.